Cool.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Last we left off, you guys, after resting outside the city bounds, finally make your way to Everwinter and discover the city in peril. Dark shadows cast drift amidst the streets, clouds suffuse the sky overhead, blocking out all sunlight but for one single shaft of light that gazes upon the Cathedral of Everwinter, the second tallest landmark in the city. And you guys head in, hearing no replies from the sending stones that were sent ahead of you. You first enter through secret smugglers' tunnels to try and make your way to the Black Dog in an attempt to rescue a companion. A friendly, once you get to know him, wizened old dwarf, owner of the Black Dog Tavern that you guys so often frequented, and find the place is an ambush. And after fighting your way through and seeing no signs of Marcus, you decide to get to higher ground, whereupon Sixaxis and Hanzo are whisked away by some sort of inhumanely fast, monstrous beast. Leaving the rest of you to plot out your next move, and the decision to head to the nearby guard barracks is U-turned as the place seems to be swarming with another familiar entity, the Pack. As you decide to head back, seeing signs of resistance as you're leaving towards the pillared shaft of light, the Church of Everwinter, whereupon you are greeted by soldiers of the church and a few auspicious individuals standing on the outskirts of the rays of light, standing in the rain, looking towards the cathedral. You guys are allowed into the cathedral by a one-judge regel and escorted towards the audience chamber, where you meet another judge, Naldissa. A conflict arises within the interior, and after a number of persuasive arguments on both sides, it is decided that you guys will be judged at a later date. And now being put to work in the city is a better solution to the current conflicts. Resting up, doing some conversations, receiving a few messages from individuals in the city, it is clear the next day after planning with Naldissa that there are 3 main objectives, other than the 2 main obvious ones being the Shadow District and the general themselves in the castle. Messages, requests for help from one Sildar Hallwinter, Nico Featherstorm, and Thetor Shatterbelly, alongside Dean Sulfter, being in 3 locations respectively: the Poor Quarter, in an unknown location, linked to the Thieves Guild, the Guards Barracks, where it is stated that Olgar and Valera are still alive, and the Mages College, where Thetor and the mages seem to be dealing with some sort of magical plague. You guys make your decision, heading first to the Guards Barracks, where another conflict ensues as the whole city is a hotbed of undead monstrosities and amalgamated creatures, some of which you recognize, some of which you don't. As you fight through, the barricade is opened for you, and you head inside into a candle-lit stone interior marked by blankets, carpets, rugs, and many, many refugees inside here as Paige, Gunnar, Zebu, and Rudius. You are ushered inside, and as the soldiers, the guardsmen of Everwinter, begin to reconstruct the barrier, slashing and fighting at the creatures that assail it, a barrier is erected magically by a number of chanting priests that sit that stand in a circle, chanting and sort of reciting these prayers in an unfamiliar language, unless any of you speak Celestial, which Gunnar does. Low murmur sort of suffuses the area as you look around and see Olgar, an orc individual who you've met before, tall, broad, green-skinned, broad-jawed, with stark black slicked back hair, and wearing the chainmail, the guard's chainmail. Is sort of panting as he sheathes his long sword. You see all of the guards, about a dozen, throwing bookcases and chairs and other wooden furnitures, bits of debris. You see the place has fallen into much disrepair, and other than the many, many people that are scattered around here, the place is barren of furniture. As the furniture has been stacked across the very front entrance where you guys first entered the guards' barracks so long ago, this double-doored entranceway next to a booth that has been stripped of all of its furnishings, just to leave a hollowed out husk of what was a front office. Stairs leading up that lead to the offices, with this sort of red carpet rug that goes all the way up. You see the place is littered with citizens, and only about 24 guards are here, and you see about half a dozen more stomping down the stairs as you guys are coming down here. You see Olgar in his chain, sheathing his longsword, his buckler in his hand, sort of panting. You see Nico Featherstorm, the individual who messaged you while you were doing your organization, to tell you that there was danger and survivors in the guards' barracks. His hair is tied back in a bun, in a ponytail. He has all his jewelry on, all his piercings and such, his fine bardic clothes loot on his back, and he is sort of gingerly holding a golden and silver rapier that sort of crackles with lightning, as he sort of begins sheathing that as well, sort of looking at you guys appraisingly. And then you hear the chanting of the priests, as the last of the furniture, and people begin sort of holding the barrier, and you see people sort of relax, all the guards sort of around, and you look around and you take an interior. Hanzo, you are not here.
Okay.
Just these guys.
Oh, baby.
Hey, Nico.
Just 1 minute.
Yeah. See.
Oh, sorry, Olgar, I got your shoe there. Sorry.
It's quite alright. You are unharmed.
Oh yeah, let's call it that. But it's good to see like that there's.
We live here now. Yes.
So sorry, we came here as fast as we could.
Thank the morning Lord you did. It's been tense.
Yeah.
How are you?
We did have an 8-hour nap, right? Just saying.
How are you equipped?
Up.
Is this... He sort of looks at the four of you. Everybody?
Yeah, I mean, we maybe lost a few.
It's organized chaos. I feel like it's all going to come back into like, you know, branch round and come back around.
But we kind of have a few plans, so we got some messages all over the city, so this is our first stop, and we are planning to take everyone out in one piece and safe, alive.
Oh.
Alive.
Gotta be careful with that word.
Nice to see you guys. You got, as Nico sort of speaks up, you got a plan for getting us out of here?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of want your opinion on it. After this, we are going to the academy, to the college. There is Dieter there, Shadow Belly, and Inso there, and a few other.
You see Nico sort of nod as you're sort of saying this, and sort of Olgar goes,
What I was thinking, sorry, Olgar, I'm not sure if we should move like a smaller group, leave everyone here who can, if this place is could if they can hold on for maybe a day and get a reinforcement from there and move everyone in one pack, or should we do like smaller groups? We found a refuge which looks like it's holding the church. We are just coming from there.
Yes, the few scouts that we do send out report that the pillar of light surrounding the church is still intact.
Yeah, that's still peachy. So
the issue is, sort of looks around and you see almost 3 dozen civilians, and he sort of says, maybe a bit more than 3 dozen. He sort of says,
And there's more upstairs.
oh shit. I mean that's good. No.
I know.
I know you're nervous, but no. I'm not sure if is everyone able to move and keep the pace, or
Have you got injured?
There are minor injuries with my men who have been struggling with this incursion for a number of weeks, but thankfully,
as you hear the sort of the chanting of the priests, a low murmur.
thankfully seems to be some sort of magical protection inscribed around the walls of the garrison.
okay.
The priests have been chanting non-stop, and it seems to be keeping things out for now.
That's when sort of as Olga turns to you, there is as one of the priests literally collapses on the ground, and you see there's scuffling of feet as the circle of priests sort of like look over, and you see a few sort of guards go to pick up the priest, and you guys sort of see there's no blood coming from his nose.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
And as soon as the priests stop chanting, there is a from the barrier again, as soldiers rush to the barrier and begin holding the barrier back again, and then the priests begin chanting again, and you see the other priest sort of being dragged away as he's sort of like dazed, unconscious, blood sort of coming from him.
That's like an answer, yeah.
I knew cancer would always kill me.
Golgar sort of turns, take him upstairs to a cot.
Shit, guys.
It doesn't look much better inside here. TikTok.
Yeah.
My concern is,
sorry, Nick says, we're not sure we can save everybody. If currently there's too many people to look after.
Yeah, it's kind of looking like that a bit.
We'd have to choose between saving the civilians or helping the priests.
Yeah, I mean, what we were like hoping for, if we go to the academy, in the college, maybe they have some bit easier magical ways to travel. It could be easier to save people. I'm not sure what they have or.
Yeah, I mean maybe
It's
like
just a long shot.
he sort of looks toward. Nico sort of looks towards Olgar, and you see Nico. His sort of he's bronze scaled arm. His right hand side is all draconic scales, and then adorned with rings and bracelets. You see him sort of looking towards Olgar. I'm not sure how long we can hold out, and Olgar says, looks towards the priests. Maybe a day. Before we gotta fight, and that's not gonna be pretty. But there's good news.
I love good news.
The introduction to priesthood is much shorter now, so all the civilians can become priests, and then we have a bigger barrier.
I wish.
That was good.
There's more.
Times of war!
Look, I want to help everybody get out alive as much as the next guy. And Olgar's got men trapped on the other wing.
Alright.
And Valera's there.
Oh.
If she has some sort of alchemy thing, a lot of us got separated in the defense. That could help. Also, I think
There are evidence rooms, armories, equipment that could be used to help in the fight, if we have time. If we can rescue the soldiers, we will have a better chance at saving more people. They probably have civilians trapped there is with them.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I know they do. But if they're still alive, they can help get out.
the only issue is it's going to be a big group.
Yeah.
Which means
That was
terror on the streets.
It's going to be hard to hide.
I mean, we kind of got a few books, and we know of the a few tunnels. Maybe they are still.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is your by any chance any of the routes anywhere nearby?
Yeah, I mean, I would kind of need a bit of time to go over everything, find the best routes.
What's the closest place to the guys next door or the other wing? Is it like a giant wall in between us, or is it
we
actual
have to go through the
courtyard?
courtyard.
Okay, he sort of looks towards the barrier.
You have to go through the courtyard.
So there's no wall that's close to their place that might connect or anything, or
The two buildings are distinct.
I think that was the hole that you patched up with us, the in-between.
I thought it was the opposite side. Remember the courtyard? Or did we hit barrier?
Yeah, we
here?
are
I thought there was
in
another
one
barrier.
point and they are on the other.
Oh, they're diagonally. I thought it was this one. Okay.
No, there was. You guys remember there was 3 entranceways attached to that courtyard. The one you came through is the building with 1 entranceway, and the other building is across the way. There's 2 entranceways into that building.
Yeah.
But look, we can plan and see what our options are.
Yeah, I mean, all I need is like an hour to get ready, and we can rescue them.
In an hour, I could do a lot of digging.
I mean, if you can do it.
So I was reading the Moldarth cantrip.
Yes.
Moldarth is great. First of all, it only works on loose stone and loose dirt, so it doesn't work on worked stone like the floor.
Yeah, like
and
concrete
everything.
stuff. Yeah, I never used that. Not that.
Also, it allows you to move dirt 5 feet, so square to square, which means if you're digging a tunnel, like the first 10 feet are easy. After that, it's going to take you an inordinate amount of time to dig a tunnel, and then you also have to put the dirt somewhere. It doesn't just disappear.
Peg a holding.
That's true. Could go back. Could go back holding, but
Just scoop it all in.
From sun.
Yeah.
Put it onto the table.
That would definitely speed things up, for sure. That would speed things up significantly, actually.
How big of a
And the outside, is it like ongoing, or they gonna stop after that? The monsters outside, they are gonna go chill after a while, or they just keep fucking storming the gates?
They will keep coming as long as the barriers are.
Fuck.
As long as the barriers are hold.
And it's then when you see
To get paid overtime.
sort of one of the other priests sort of waver a bit, and then they continue chanting.
Oh, God.
We don't have a lot of time.
Yeah.
But if you require an overrest, that could be feasible.
Yeah,
we
that would
do
be
need
good.
to leave the priest's rest at some stage. That's where my men come in.
I mean, actually, from the church, we got a few cure wound scrolls.
These aren't physical wounds. This is
Yeah,
the wounds of
that's what
exhaustion.
Shit. All right.
Some of these sort of points to one of the priests. You see this sort of long, ginger-bearded, probably human, with a cowl over his head. So Olga points to, nods towards him. This one has been chanting for 3 days straight.
Fuck. Yeah. I say we shouldn't, waste any time. So yeah. If we are going to the other side to save everyone, who's coming? Like
You,
Like-
me,
the two of us, like Nico
yes.
or Olga, someone who knows the place. I can get lost very easy.
Make a persuasion check.
Alright, not bad. Persuasion. 18.
You see Olgar sort of think. Nico kind of thinks like, to be honest, you guys are the best we got. Like,
Stop.
the 4 of you, you got this.
Oh yeah, sure.
I want to stay here in case the priests go down and we really need backup.
Yeah. And just one more thing. Have you just only sent one message to us? The magical that Rudy's got?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, alright. The thing is, we kind of lost Six Axis and Hanzo, and we're gonna do it and regardless. But if you could just check on him, that would be very helpful.
And burn a spell.
I mean, I'm not saying you should do it, but if you wanna do, that would be very handy.
If you want to, I can.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Just, I'm not sure where are they, and I think they don't know where are we. And they could be very good at that to save everyone. So.
True. Yeah, we are worried about our colleagues.
You see
Face.
Nico sort of puts his hand on
Just
the
colleagues.
rapier, and then moves the hand up to the lute, and then you see his eyes sort of sparkle with this sort of kind of looks with a flame, but then crackles with static as he begins casting a spell. As he does, Hanzo, you wake up and you hear Nico Featherstorm saying, "Hey Hanzo, we're wondering where you are. We're at the guards barracks. We could use your help." You can reply in 25 words.
Alright. Can I look around? Where the fuck am I? I just woke up.
You open your eyes and you are in a darkened interior. Yeah, it's dark. Do you have dark vision?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, monstrosity just going.
You can see around you what look to be iron bars.
Just like a fucking cage.
Like a
Or is there
cage.
a wall against me, or
There's a wall to your back,
just a fucking cage?
and there's a cage sort of. There's a wall to your left and right, and there's bars ahead of you. Then there seems to be some sort of walkway, and there's bars across from you as well. Make a history check.
Been in a few prisons in my time. Oh, it's good. Damn, history. Minus 180.
My brain is not
18?
perfect today, so I'm very
Saxaxis
to the
was with
surface.
you in this cell.
Oh.
He's not with you anymore.
Oh.
And then you hear.
In the distance? Or like close to me?
It was close to you about 2 seconds ago, and
Oh,
it seems to be
fucking
moving
way.
away.
Armor Titan.
Well, shit. I mean, okay, there's no one else in here.
Would you like to reply to the sending spell?
How long do I have?
You have to do it immediately,
Oh,
otherwise
shit.
it's lost.
Hey Nico, all good. Just not great.
The message gone like.
I'm in a prison cell. There's a big guy here.
I think you're done. Eh?
Oh, I got 10 left.
You can keep going.
It doesn't mean nothing.
Should use my words better.
Let that be the end of it.
Well, hopefully I'll see you soon. I'm alive. Hello?
He's in trouble, but he's fine.
Trouble where?
He doesn't know. Or he didn't tell me.
What did he say?
He said he's fine, but he's not fine, and that he doesn't know where he is.
Yeah, the sex.
Yeah. There's
Well,
also
he's alive,
something
I
big
guess.
there.
Something big, yeah.
Hanzo, what would you like to do?
Well, I guess it's enough time for resting. I'll crack and sneak over to the front, see if I can find a lock to open.
And there is a locked mechanism on the front. There's this gate attached to the bars.
Sweet. While he's walking away, I'm going to try it, quickly, but like, not loudly. Just pop the lock with my thieves' tools.
Cool. You go to your pocket. Thieves' tools are not there.
Ah, fucking shit.
In fact, nothing is there.
Am I nothing?
Pocket isn't even there.
You are only wearing whatever armor you were wearing.
Butt naked.
Everything else has been removed.
Hmm.
As you're inside the cell.
He's good at proper
Can
security.
I do like a quick lap of the cell and see if there's anything around that I can use to lockpick? And then if there's anything I can reach outside or...
Make a perception or investigation check.
Guess perception. 8.
8. It's gonna take a while, but you can find something. What are you guys
All
doing?
day.
I think we're gonna start
Short resting?
short rest.
Well, you can. It makes no difference to me.
Do you have arcane recovery?
I already used the last time.
And by your HP.
We already have a short rested after the
And your
do.
HP.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, shit.
HP.
Actually, HP. Fair enough. Yeah.
And when I'm doing the short rest, I wanna do two things. First, find a corner, and I have one sword that I got from Gunner. I wanna reload the gun.
Cool.
And the second one is I wanna
24
just
shots.
get my map, and I'm trying to find alternate routes to the college.
Cool. Investigation.
And I'm trying to visualize everything. If something goes wrong, I can I want to make more. I want to know more routes to get there.
Yeah.
Alternate.
So make an investigation check for that.
Can I help him?
Yep.
And I overhear him say that, and I'm like, oh god, he's planning, we're fucked. I've never seen him do this thing if A doesn't work.
Yeah.
Pretty much, but
Whoa, he's making a plan.
Yeah, Nico's gonna hover over you as well and give you bardic inspiration.
fucking
Oh.
D8.
Pull that thing off the
yep.
document.
What is? And I got.
Advantage.
Is it investigation?
Investigation.
I rolled one on the inspiration, a net 20,
Whoa!
25 altogether.
Nice.
Cool. So you're looking over this map, and you are looking at what map in particular are you looking at actually?
I had a map of the city. Because I'm a urchin.
Because you're an urchin, you can find a discrete route that could take about 30 people at a time.
I want to find multiple ones. If one fails, something goes wrong. I just want
With
to
a
be able to.
Yeah, with a 25, you can find 2 routes that are within reasonable distance of each other, where you could, if something happened, you would be close enough to coordinate. The other option you find is 3 routes, where you could get 30 people at a time, but if something happened to one group, the other groups wouldn't know.
Oh yeah. So, and is any of them? Is there any smuggler routes? conjoined with them, or they are
Yeah.
far away from here?
You still have Hanzo's map.
Oh, we have man.
So the route where the two groups can stay in contact, there's none. But the other two, so you've the 1, the 2, and the 3. Both of those side ones are connected to smuggling routes. One leads out of the city, and the other one would lead towards So one leads out of the city, and that's connected to the Mages Guild. The other one would get you into sort of main sewers, and you're not sure where that would lead.
Alright.
It sort of connects up to the market, but it's part of the sewer network.
Yeah, all the smuggling into the city and stuff. You know. So seal that.
I mean, that's a possibility.
Pretty safe as possible, you know, because even the church is going to fail at some point.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, we'll do your gun in a second, and then we'll get back to Hanzo. Charisma saving throw for reloading the gun, please.
Oh, what?
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. Because of...
Killing souls.
Yeah, something.
Because of what, buddy? What's you up to over there?
Dirty 20.
30-20 is just enough.
What the?
And I'll describe what happens in a second.
Sweet.
Alright.
Gold chair.
You don't want crisps or put them into a bowl or something?
Ah, you're good, thank you.
Yeah.
I only ate before I came out.
Oh, yeah. I should probably eat something real.
Cool. As you begin to... You take the flask that has the soul essence inside it, and it's this sort of almost invisible sort of wispy thing, but as you touch it, you sort of hear like a sigh at the back. It sort of tingles at the back of your mind, and the glass is sort of unusually cool to touch. And then you take the gun with the sort of the pink crystals in it and the indentations all along the barrel that light up when it fires. This very flintlock style pistol with these gems, with this gem in it and these etched runes on it. As you begin to pull the soul closer to it, the gun heats in your hand. First slowly, but then intensely. And as you uncork the soul, the heat intensifies and heat begins to build in the other hand. And as it does, you see the sort of a light emanate from the crystal as it sort of engulfs this sort of wispy, sort of almost invisible sort of shape. You sort of get vague instances of movement, but it's hard to make out. As the pink engulfs it, it becomes this very opaque, white, sort of almost radiant sort of coloration as the pink sort of goes over it. And as it does, the soul begins being drawn into the crystal. And you feel, as this happened, you're like, oh, okay, it's working. And then you begin to feel it, the intense heat sort of rising from your hand, begin sort of burning your hand, and then rise up your arm, and then travel up through your arm, burn all of the muscle of your arm, and then go into your brain, and your brain howls and screams in agony as this happens, as something attempts to intervene in the arcane act that you're trying to accomplish. And as you do, the pain is sort of so overwhelming in this thing, but you manage to sort of, while holding the gun, sort of kind of keep everything as it's, you sort of open your eyes and see the opaque white thing being drawn to the crystal, and you see as the radiant pink light hits it, you see the actual white misty sort of substance begin to kind of curl and burn and then get drawn into the thing. And then all at once, as you're sort of resisting this urge to like, you hear like a screaming in your mind. And the main kind of thing, there's lots of sort of screaming and howling in your mind, but the main thing that sort of comes to you is stop. But you manage to sort of push that thought away, and then you come back. And you sort of feel the warmth of the weapon in your hand, and sort of the agony recedes, and it goes away from your arm. And it's not until you flip the gun over in your hand that you realize all the skin on your hand is actually burnt off to the bone.
Jesus.
Shit.
To the bone.
You'll take 5 points of damage from this,
Holy.
but you won't take the psychic damage. As you resist.
Mommy, do not
You
like
get your 25 bullets.
24.
24.
And I just...
Yeah. Nico will pop you a cure wounds for that.
No, it should be okay. Like, it's fine, but thanks, Nico. Save the spare slots.
That look crazy.
Oh yeah,
You
I
still
have a
got your hand in
long
it, mate.
fucking
That is not how guns work where I come from.
And then you begin planning out the routes and stuff. And Hanzo.